Hello, welcome back to the Marc Drouinaud Show, the tech show about hacking. Now, Microsoft Exchange has many 0 days that it's dealing with. So if you are using Microsoft Exchange, please pay attention. I'm going to give you an overview, what's going on. Let's get to the bottom of this. We're going dark. So, Microsoft Exchange is impacted by 4 0-day vulnerabilities that attackers can exploit remotely to execute arbitrary code or disclose sensitive information on affected installations. The 0-day vulnerabilities were disclosed by Trend Micro Zero Day Initiative, the ZDI, yesterday, who reported them to Microsoft on September 7th and 8th on 2023, right? Despite Microsoft acknowledging the reports, its security engineers decided the flaws weren't severe enough to guarantee immediate servicing, postponing the fixes for later. ZDI, however, disagreed with this response and decided to publish the flaws under its own tracking IDs to warn Exchange admins about the security risk. Now I'm going to talk about some of these flaws courtesy of ZDI, right? We have the ZDI 231578, which says a remote code execution, the RCE, flaw in the chain serialization binder class, where user data is adequately validated, allowing attackers to deserialize untrusted data. Successful exploitation enables an attacker to execute arbitrary code as system, the highest level of privileges on Windows. Next, we have the ZDI 1579, which said located in the download data from URI method. This flaw is due to insufficient validation of a URI before resource access. Attackers can exploit it to access sensitive information from Exchange servers. Next, we have the ZDI 231580, which says this vulnerability in the download data from Office Marketplace method also stems from improper URI validation, potentially leading to unauthorized information disclosure. Next, we have the ZDI 231581, which says present in the create attachment from URI method. This flaw resembles the previous bugs with inadequate URI validation, again risking sensitive data exposure. All these vulnerabilities require authentication for exploitation, which reduces their severity CVSS rating to between 7.1 and 7.5. Furthermore, requiring authentication is a mitigation factor and possibly why Microsoft did not prioritize the fixing of the bugs.
That's suspicious.
It should be noted, though, that cybercriminals have many ways to obtain Exchange credentials, including brute forcing weak passwords, performing phishing attacks, purchasing them, or acquiring them from InfoStealer logs. That said, the above 0 days shouldn't be treated as unimportant, especially the ZDI 231578, which is the RCE, which can result in complete system compromise. ZDI suggests that the only salient mitigation strategy is to restrict interaction with Exchange apps. However, this can be unacceptably disruptive for many businesses and organizations using the product. We also suggest implementing multi-factor authentication to prevent cybercriminals from accessing Exchange instances, even when account credentials have been compromised. So, Bleeping Computer gave us this article, tried to communicate with the Microsoft spokesperson, and here is some of the statements that they got back. They said, "We appreciate the work of this finder submitting these issues under coordinated vulnerability disclosure, and we're committed to taking the necessary steps to help protect customers." Now that is very, very, very I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comment section below. They also said, "We've reviewed these reports and have found that they have either already been addressed or do not meet the bar for immediate servicing under our severity classification guidelines, and we will evaluate addressing them in future product versions and updates as appropriate." Says the Microsoft spokesperson, right? Further, Microsoft provided, there's more flaws, right? Like we just talked about, and I'm going to go over them right now. There's the ZDI 231578, which says the customers have applied the August security updates are already protected. We have the ZDI 231581 that said the technique described requires an attacker to have prior access to email credentials, and no evidence was presented that it can be leveraged to gain elevation of privilege. Then we have the ZDI 231579, which says the technique described requires an attacker to have prior access to email credentials. And then the ZDI 231580 says the technique described requires an attacker to have prior access to email credentials and no evidence was presented that it can be leveraged to access sensitive customer information. So that was a doozy. Okay, right? In this article is reporting 40 days. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 40 days. What do you think about this story? Please let me know in the comment section below. Let's get this conversation started. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell. Please share the content. I appreciate your viewership and see you in the next video.